Are you serious? Are you serious? Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu not happy with the rocket attacks in the recent days that have been flying out of Gaza toward Ascalon, landing in the Israeli territory. Now, he's responding with a couple small strikes, but he is stunned by the deafening silence of the world leaders and world media. So Israel's prime minister said today he slammed the international community's silence over these recent rocket attacks from Gaza and warned that a strong reprisal could be forthcoming. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he hadn't heard a word of condemnation from the world about 3 rocket attacks from Gaza over the past 2 weeks, 3 times. The rockets did not cause any injury or harm, but did disrupt the quiet in the southern Israeli landscape. Netanyahu says, I wonder how they will feel, or how quiet will they be when we exercise our rights to defend our homeland. So it's as if Benjamin Netanyahu is saying, I'm not going to take a cold shoulder and go quietly into the night from the rest of the world, but instead, I will defend our borders, and I'll use force to do it if I have to. Now, folks, if on New Year's Eve, I always, in a few months even before New Year's Eve, I'm praying about what things to look for the coming year. And I reveal those always on New Year's Eve. And one of the things I felt led of the Lord, there was 15 points. And you can go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. If you go to the live page, go down below the chat room, and the 15 points are there for this year. It's called the 15 Apocalyptic Points for the year 2015. One of them the Lord impressed upon me was Israel would be betrayed. Another one was Israel will defend its borders. And folks, as I've said several times, I don't think that only means militarily, but I think it means diplomatically. And I think it means not only will they fight and do a reprisal with anybody attacking the border of Israel, but look for Netanyahu to put a fight up at the United Nations, as France is talking about introducing a resolution to part the land of Israel, the pre-1967 borders. The United Nations Security Council is silent on whether anybody will veto it. Obama's went extremely quiet with his diplomatic support of Israel. And the Pope has already recognized a Palestinian state from the Vatican, and 136 other countries have. So this is like it's going to be a showdown in September at the United Nations. The Pope is actually going to make a trip to America, visit the President Obama in the White House, and address the world before the U.S. Congress, and then go to New York before having a massive mass on the fourth blood moon in Philadelphia. Some think the New World Order is about ready to rise, to literally rise. So we'll keep an eye on all the biblical prophecy events taking place around the world. Certainly, folks, it's going to get very intense this fall, especially in September. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.